Okay, I got the TV on for Buddy. I'm on my way to work. And this is my place here. I got my laundry for the spa, and I am out the door. Oh, here we go. Another busy day. All right. Bye, Buddy. Have a good day. See you in a bit. On the elevator. Off. This is my life. Come up here in my minivan. Carting my laundry every morning. This is my 2023 Chrysler Voyager Man Spa Club. This is my minivan. Show this to you here. So you can see I took out the this seat here. Buddy's paws are all over the place. It's a mess in here. And got a third row back there that's going to be coming out. Front seat. This front seat's going to stay. The seat's coming out. For my van life adventures, and I'm going to be keeping this back seat right there, but we're going to go ahead and walk to the back. Put my laundry in for the day. There's my Man Spa Club logo that's going to be coming off. You can see I have a ton of space back here. There's a whole little well back here, so I'm going to have all this space. So there's my daily right there. But look at all that space in there. I'm so excited. Clear all this out. Hello there, guys. This is April with Van Life America, and I am on my way to work. I have my scrubs on. And I wanted to talk to you today about how am I planning on making money when I'm traveling. So before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and get the car started because it is actually kind of cold. I think it's like in the 50s right now. But before I head out of the parking garage here on my way to work, I wanted to talk to you about how am I planning on actually making a living if I'm traveling. I intend on keeping my spa. I'm gonna be keeping my spa just a small little studio. I'm actually downsizing from 1,500 square feet, which is like 5 different spa rooms, to just 2 little studio spaces. One is going to be a lobby for my customers, and one is going to be my actual treatment room. And I intend on working 1 week a month. And I have a staff member that's going to be working the rest of the time. She will be there 4 days a week. I will be there 3 days a week. And the rest of the time I will be traveling. So that is my plan. On top of that, I'm building a website right now. I am also a certified hypnotherapist. I also do some guided meditation. I am a writer. So I plan on writing a couple of different books. There's a book that I'm writing right now called The People in the Park, and it's about my prior journey as I was traveling in my Class C, and it's all about homelessness in America. And it has nothing to do with van life at all. It's just about the homeless that I had interviewed. I interviewed over 3,000 homeless people, and it's about their stories. So there's numerous things that I'm doing. I'm going to have merchandise. There's some resources that I'm going to be providing for van lifers. And then there's also going to be online coaching that I do for hoarding, for life coaching, as well as hypnotherapy. And then there's going to be other opportunities as well. I'm building a site right now for my manwick.com nomadic.com candles. They're candles specifically for men. And I am just kind of thinking ahead right now. What is it that I'm planning on doing? So I'm pre-prepping for income while I'm on the road. And that's what I strongly recommend that you do. If you're thinking about going out on the road, I strongly suggest that you start thinking about that process now. There are other things that you can be doing. You can do Grubhub when you're on the road. So if you're living full-time in a minivan, you can certainly deliver food and make money. There's also, there's also a job called InstaWork, and that's instawork.com in any major city. They have that available, so you can actually sign up and do instant work. And that's at like games, sporting events, where you can work concessions. There are numerous jobs that you can do. I strongly recommend that you get Starlink, so that you have internet access on the road no matter where you are, so that you can do online jobs. So this lifestyle is accessible to anyone and everyone. There is nothing that is stopping you from being able to do this lifestyle. If your dream is to get out there and to live, I highly recommend that you do it, that you start prepping for it now, and there's nothing stopping you. I am constantly getting people in my spa on a daily basis that are living a life that they're not happy with. And they're like, I wish I could just, move to Colorado. And I'm like, do it tomorrow. Quit your job and go to Colorado. Find a job there. Or they're in an unhappy relationship, or they are just dissatisfied with their current job, or they are wishing that they could travel more. I'm telling you right now that you are not guaranteed tomorrow. And the past is the past. You cannot ever live for the past. If you are struggling with a history of, living in your past traumas, or living in, resentments, if you are feeling tied down, like you're in jail because you feel like you're forced to live in a certain way because that's what society is expecting of you, forget about all that. You have one life. You have one shot at this life. And if you wake up and you are unhappy, then you need to immediately make changes. My blood pressure was through the roof last month. It's still really high. I still am dealing with a ton of stress, but it is a mind shift. It is like a switch, a light switch. You have to literally turn that light switch on and say, my new life is going to be this. And it's a decision. It is your decision. It's nobody else's decision to live the life of your dreams. And that is sitting down with a piece of paper and determining what kind of life that you want to live. My life, I already know, is living a life of freedom and full of peace, and waking up in the morning and knowing that I can go anywhere. I can go and experience life where I want to experience life, and that I will always love my children. I will always love my family. I will always try my hardest to accept and love the people around me, regardless of what bozos some people can be. Literally, we're surrounded by people that are just mean, and I have to accept that, and that's okay. I choose to live the life that I want to live, and I'm not going to judge anybody else for the lives that they're living. I'm just going to go and live my life. And I don't expect anybody to judge me for my lifestyle. Do not allow anybody to judge you for the life that you choose to live. You live your life the way that you want to. And if you feel like you're in a jail, if you feel like you are not living the life to your ultimate lifestyle that you want to live, There is nothing that tells us how we are supposed to live. The American dream that we have been sold, which is, grow up, go to college, get married, buy a house, have 2 children, get a dog, buy a nice house, get a nice car, be stable. That stability is totally unstable, because we are under so much pressure to perform at a level that is literally killing all of us. And the older that I get, the more that I have gained wisdom to know that that does not bring us happiness at all. Human beings are made to we're literally designed to get out and to experience everything that this earth has to give to us. We own this planet. We should be out there experiencing it. We should be waking up next to a beautiful tree, next to the ocean, by a creek. We should be out there literally going, wow, what a beautiful sunset. Isn't this an amazing moon? Look at how beautiful these birds are flying around. But instead, we are so wrapped up in what's happening with politics, what is going on with us trying to pay our bills, and what are the gas prices, and why are eggs so expensive, and what's going on in Gaza. We need to be living. So I urge you, please, if you're not happy, make some changes starting today, because tomorrow may not be here for you. So get out there, make a plan, get your pad of paper, experience all that life has to offer you, and make your plan. There's work out there for you. You can make money. You don't need anything fancy. You can go out there in a Volkswagen Jetta. You can go out there in a smart car. I've seen people in smart cars. I've seen people in Volkswagen Jettas. I had a Class C. You don't need all that. You don't need a Class B. You don't need anything fancy. You don't need to be, some drop-dead gorgeous hot babe in a bathing suit, flaunting with a cup of coffee at the back end of a Class B at a beach. With a laptop, showing your best life. This is reality, and as long as you have a smile on your face and you're feeling peaceful, then that's how you should be living your life. So for me, what I choose to do is I choose to take my little minivan here, and I choose to make plans starting now, which is minimizing my life, downsizing my spa, getting into a smaller suite where the bills are not as high, where my pressure is not as excessive, where I still have an income coming in, where I can start to make plans for full-time van life, which is not going to be for about a year from now. But I'm going to start building out my minivan. I am going to do a full permanent build on this minivan. I'm going to start taking some weekly trips, small trips around the area, and then I'm going to start doing 1 week a month, and then next year I'm going to be full-time, and I'm going to probably, by then, hopefully have my YouTube channel fully established. I will have my website very robust, my blog, and I'll have a podcast going by then. And I hope that you will follow me, and I hope to inspire each and every one of you to get out and live as well, and to make changes. I hope that I can gain you as a friend, and we can meet up, and you can join me on the road. We can go and have some fun. We can meet up in Mission Bay and go to Long Beach and join up at Sunset Cliffs. I am a beach girl, so meet me at the beaches. Let's have some fun. Let's go roller skating, rent some bikes, go fishing. I am looking for my tribe now. So join up with me. Let's have some fun and let's go live some life, okay? I'll talk to you soon.